welcome back to my channel. BABYMONSTER is back already. Feels like it hasn't even been that long since we got their last comeback. So this is Psycho. I'm really excited to see how they take it. Let's go ahead and get started. Ooh, that look into the key lane. Okay. Interesting flute sound. Oh, that was cool choreography. With a mask? A little creepy. Ooh, the change in the beat here? Oh, ooh. Ooh, you hear that bass? Ooh, the change here now. Pre-chorus? Oh, I love that look through the keyhole. I think it's so cool. Oh, nice. Oh, I'm obsessed. What a cool concept and interesting MV too. Ooh, that center bass, whatever it is in the bottom. Ooh. Ooh, I like that change in the rap there. Ooh, this pre-chorus, I love this part. Ooh, with the strings. Reminds me of the Psycho theme. This chorus, so cool though. Ooh, okay, choreography. Sounds like a fun house. Ooh, how fun. Oh, yes. Okay, so I have so much to say about this. First and foremost, amazing. Absolutely loved. Oh my gosh, favorite BABYMONSTER song of the year. I have to say that this song is everything that I want it to be. With a name like Psycho, and they really brought that element to it. So first we have in the instrumental the string psycho sound. So if you've ever, I don't know if you've ever heard it, but in the movie score there is the really high that and it's supposed to, like, it increases as it goes, but they had that in here, which I really liked right before the chorus. I thought that was really cool. And then they had like the what I call the fun house music, which is like the bum ba da 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 da, like it just, you know, it was like a fun house music to me is what it sounded like something if you would go into like a fun house kind of thing where it's supposed to kind of spook you or like be kind of mirror. They're kind of creepy, right, with all the different mirrors. But the part that was so great to me is how in all the music there were like 3 or 4 different sections, and even that they like kind of played around within those sections and it sounded psychotic. And I absolutely loved that because even though the sounds were very different from each other throughout, they all fit together really, really well. So whoever like produced this and like put everything together, especially with the instrumental, really thought about like making it sound psychotic while being like able to fit together really well. So I thought that was super, super great. Also, that pre-chorus and chorus like was one of my favorite like pre-chorus into chorus, because the pre-chorus was like kind of sweet, really nice, and then you go da, 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 psycho, and then you go into the psycho part, and it's just great. And with the choreography especially, I loved how the girls were getting into kind of having like different facial expressions to make them seem psycho and stuff like that, like going from like crazy or psycho to like, you know, smiley and innocent, because that's what I think you know, a lot of actors do when they're like portraying that. I think that's something that is very, very, very prevalent. I think that definitely like what brought to mind was like Harley Quinn and Joker, like those. I feel like especially more recently, we see that like, you know, change between like, you know, the smile and everything. I don't know. I just felt like that. And then I loved the styling in this particular MV. I just thought the kind of mishmash, but it was, and bright, it was like kind of a mishmash, but it all worked together because of the way that it was put together. And I really loved, at the end, that uptake and the rock beat. I just thought that was really, really nice. And I don't know, this was, like I said, my favorite BABYMONSTER song like ever. Like it was just such a fun song. It immediately got into my head. I just kept being surprised the entire time. And like I said, it brought that theme of psycho. So what a great concept. And I think the girls did such an amazing job. I do have a question because I'm not as familiar with BABYMONSTER. Who were who was in charge of that pre-chorus? Because I thought, I think it might have been two of different members, but I don't remember off the top of my head. But I really liked their voices, so I'd love to like pin their names down. You guys know me. If you ever watched any of my music videos, any of my reactions, I am horrible at names. I'm trying to be better at that, but I got too many names up here. So if you guys could help me out, I appreciate that. So tell me what you guys thought of the song. Did you love it? Did you hate it? What was your favorite part in the MV? Mine is definitely, like I said, the pre-chorus into the chorus. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.